India, Apple, and China are in a dangerous love triangle. India and Apple need each other. And I don't mean that in terms of like some sort of branding or something. I mean that India literally needs Apple to increase its manufacturing capabilities, and Apple needs India to diversify away from China. In his new book, Apple in China, Patrick McGee covers how Apple literally built the Chinese tech industry's foundation. This wasn't just contract manufacturing a bunch of random businesses to do things they already did. Apple literally sent teams of engineers to China to train dozens or maybe even hundreds of suppliers in how to build critical technology. They would bring machines with them, they would teach the Chinese engineers to use those machines, and they would give China technological capabilities. Now, these were things that either no one in the world could make at the time and Apple invented the technology, or no one could make cheaply and Apple would make it cheaply in China. If you're wondering where companies like BYD or Huawei came from and just took over the world, part of that answer is that Apple gave them those technological capabilities. Now, this is why India has been pushing Apple so hard to make in India. There's one problem though. Because Apple is so deeply embedded in China now, many of the machines and the engineers who know how to use those machines are from China. And China isn't letting Apple move those things and people to India. Foxconn, Apple's biggest supplier, is training people in India on how to make iPhones and training companies in India on how to make the parts for the iPhones. Now, recently, this was like 2 or 3 days ago, China called back hundreds of Chinese engineers from the Foxconn plant in India. Add to that according to Patrick McGee in his book, China is also holding back the machines to make iPhone parts in customs from going to India. And very quickly, you start to see this love triangle picture develop. You have Apple and India trying to build a meaningful relationship with one another, and China is stopping this from happening because it's afraid that Apple will do in India what it did in China, make it a manufacturing superpower.